What's up and welcome back to a new video here on the official MTG Arena YouTube channel. My name is Ashlizzlle and today it's time to play with some creepy crawlers from the new Magic the Gathering set, Duskmourn House of Horrors. And we're doing that in a Golgari Delirium Insect deck. So let's have a look at the cards that we're playing with. So this Golgari Insect deck is all about getting Delirium and then getting the really good payoff for getting that. A great example and basically the inspiration for this deck is the Swarm Weaver. This is a 4-mana 2/3 legendary artifact creature Scarecrow. And when it enters, you create two 1/1 black and green insect creature tokens with flying. But if you have Delirium, which means that there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, insects and spiders you control get +1/+1 and have Death Touch. So what we're trying to do, like I said, is get to Delirium as fast as we can. So there's a lot of cards in here that end up like milling ourselves one way or another. One of them is this new card called Say Its Name. It's a 2-mana sorcery. You mill 3 cards. Then you may return a creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. You can exile this card and 2 other cards named Say Its Name from your graveyard to search your graveyard, hand, and or library for a card named Eltenek the Thrice Called. Put it onto the battlefield if you search your library this way, shuffle, activate only as a sorcery. So of course, in this deck, we do have to have Eltenek the Thrice Called, a 7-mana 9/9 creature with trample, and when it becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you get to draw a card. The cool thing is that Eltenek is also an insect. So if we have Eltenek on the board with the Swarm Weaver, it'll be a 10/10 creature with Death Touch and Trample. And I do love the combination of Death Touch and Trample in Magic the Gathering. Makes the card so much better already. And Eltenek is just a fantastic like secondary like mini game that you're almost playing into the deck. That if you get it out super early, it can win you quite a lot of games. Because it's pretty tough to deal with a 9/9 on the board if you don't have any removal. So yeah, we have a lot of creatures in here that actually have like 2 types, like artifact creature, enchantment creature, which all helps us getting to Delirium faster. But there's also like a wide variety of, card types in here. Like we have a lot of enchantments, instants, sorceries to try and get to Delirium as fast as we can. So cards that help us get there is something like the Patchwork Beastie, a 1-mana 3/3, cannot attack or block unless there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. But at the beginning of your upkeep, you may mill a card. So if you get that on turn 1, and we mill a card every turn, hopefully we'll have Delirium by turn 3, ideally. We also have a Brute Spinner, 2-mana 2/3 insect, or not really an insect, it's a spider. When it enters, use reveal 2. But there's also a sweet activated ability where you create a number of 1/1 black and green insect creatures tokens with the flying equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard if you pay 6 mana and sacrifice and tap your Brute Spinner. Twitching Doll is also really cool in this deck. 2-mana 2/2. It's at 1 mana of any color, but a nest counter on the Twitching Doll if you tap it regularly. You can also tap it and then sacrifice it to create 2/2 green spider creature token with reach for each counter on Twitching Doll. Activate only as a sorcery. So it's a great turn 2 play. Eventually you start just building up these, nest counters. And then eventually you can just put a bunch of spiders on the board. Hopefully all those spiders will get buffed up by the Swarm Weaver and you just like overwhelm your opponents with the creepy crawlers, which is what we're trying to do. Now we also have the Skyfisher Spider. This card's been around for a while, the 4-mana 3/3. When it enters, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target non-land permanent. When it dies, you may gain 1 life, and for each creature card in your graveyard. So that's really nice. Like there's a lot of ways to get these like spider tokens or insect tokens, and the Skyfisher Spider very happily sacrifices one of those to get rid of a non-land permanent. There's also the new removal card Drag to the Roots in here, 4-mana instant, but if you have Delirium, it costs 2 less to cast. You then destroy a target non-land permanent. So there's a lot of ways to destroy non-land permanents in this deck, which is awesome because there's a lot of like enchantments going around. In Duskmourn. Overlord of the Bilmerk is also a card I haven't really spoken of much. It's a 5/5 enchantment creature avatar horror with impending 5, which is a new little mechanic here in Duskmourn, which means that if you cast it for its impending cost, it enters with 5 time counters on it. And it isn't a creature until the last one is removed. At the beginning of your end step, remove a time counter from it. So eventually, this becomes a threatening 5/5. But if you cast it on turn 2 or something for its impending cost, then we mill 4 cards and we may return a non-avatar creature card or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. So it's a great way to just shove some cards in the graveyard and also bring something back out. Ideally, the Swarm Weavers. Like the Swarm Weavers we really want to find in our hand. So you kind of get the idea now of the deck. We have great insect synergy. There's some really cool like Delirium synergy in here too. Like I do have the new Balustrade Worm as well. And yeah, we just eventually overwhelm our opponent with a bunch of creepy crawlers that all have Death Touch. And it ends up winning the game. Or we just summon this huge insect beast by saying its name 3 times, which is also really, really cool. So now the time has come for us to unleash our insect army on MTG Arena Before we dive into that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the official MTG Arena YouTube channel. There's a bunch of other fantastic creators on here that make the coolest decks, so definitely check those out. And if you want to check out some more of my own stuff, you can do that on youtube.com/Ashlizzlle, where I post daily MTG Arena brews. And with that being said, it's time to dive into some Golgari Insect Delirium action. All right, we have a beastie. Snapkeep. Snapkeep, that's all I need to see. My besties. I said that the hand is a little expensive, but hopefully we can find a way to deal with that. This is just such a great start. 1 mana, 3/3, artifact creature. Can't be hit by a gopher throat, can't be hit by a cut down. What more could you possibly want? Alright, this is going to be a snake deck. You know, I would have probably rather played that out because I'm missing a 2-drop, but it's fine. I'll shove that in the grave because it's an artifact creature. Now we just gotta find a way to put a land in there, and we have Delirium. Oh wow. Feels like I'm back in Wilds of Eldraine early access. Okay. Well, meh. Alright. Wait a second. Oh my god. Wait, it's alt. It's alt. wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Because I will get rid of my sorcery, so I have artifact creature, instant. I think I have to attack first here with my my bestie. Oh my god. I'm saying his name. Eltenak. Alright, this was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That's definitely the fastest I've had Eltenak out of my deck so far. This is a huge win. Now, please don't remove it. It's just a 9/9 with trample. Don't worry. Unfortunate, but I do have ways to bring him back at this point. Destroy target non-land permanent. Ooh. Gonna do whatever it takes to get Eltenak back. So mill card. Alright, Bestie gets to attack again. Big news, but I think we're gonna have to sacrifice Bestie to get our Insect Beast Eltenak back. That gets Trample as well if you have the Swarm Weaver, which is something I am looking forward to. Trample and Death Touch. I like it. So yeah, I'll destroy it, and then I'll unlock Eltenak. Unless there's a way to protect that. Hope not. Luku's back. Back again. Okay. Now let it live. Please. Nope. Alright. You know, at least I'm drawing cards off it. Drag to the Roots can bring it back again. But this time around it's an instant speed spell, so I'll be able to definitely blocking that. Is there a way to protect that right now? Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I'll exile. So, let's see. I definitely want to cast this. I'll play a Bestie. Let's see what happens. Drag it to the Roots is also just a fantastic, like, removal spell. Come on! Give me my, my beast. Zorline to bring back what, ossification? Yes. Alright, but I think we've just set ourselves up to win with Eltenak because I can just... I'm assuming the opponent's gonna attack us. I'll be able to bring Eltenak back. Jump scare. Block that. I can then remove Zorleen. And now we swing with our beast. That was a great game. Happy to get that out. Awesome. Okay, this is keepable. I wish we had a 1-drop though. But it's fine. I only have a Haywire Might and the Bestie as a 1-drop anyways. We'll see what happens. Well, there is the Beastie. Just gonna set up Twitching Duel first. Hopefully it doesn't get removed. We'll see. I'm assuming it's gonna get removed. No? Oh, this is going to be the Otter deck. I was actually considering doing that deck for this video, but maybe for the next one. Let me know in the comments if you guys want the Storm Splitter deck to be the next video. Alright. Rip my duel. My Twitching Duel. So let's do the Overlord, get that going as fast as we can. I guess I'll do Patchwork Besties. Like, I do have the Delirium going anyway. So they're pretty good attackers right now. 1 mana, 3/3s, and not bad. Not bad at all. I'll have to make sure that I'm, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, like, I know how the combo works. I'm just thinking if I go this aggressive on removing Enduring Vitality. I'm not sure. Like, I could drag to the roots it and then exile it. I could also just try to, like, hit the Otter. All I have to do is pass a turn for now, though. I gotta. Okay, Questing Druid. No Otter yet. This would be so aggressive, but at the same time, like, I have to deal with it. It's the whole thing that makes the combo tick. Unfortunately, Haywire Might cannot deal with creatures. Exile target artifact or non-creature enchantment. It's not great. I need a land. Quickly. We know where to run isn't going to deal with an Otter, unfortunately. Say its name, look for a land. Okay, we can get Altenac. Interesting. Let's get Altenac out here. That would be in my library. There it is. Big boy. Yeah, I'm afraid of that Otter. That hits, I'm probably GG's. We'll see. Just gotta find a way to deal with the Enduring Vitality. I can still have my Skyfisher spiders too that can remove land permanents. There's 2 Drag the Roots left. Maybe I shouldn't be so scared of it. Like, if there's no Otter, then I'm fine. Alright, now we could get an Altenac with Death Touch. That'd be pretty cool. Let me think about this. It's gonna swing normally, I think. Okay. It's gotta be a way to, like, pump up the Altenac. Or remove the Altenac? I don't know. Just allow that. Another piece of... Can I deal 6? I don't know. Let's go Swarm Weaver. And Bestie. It's close. I've played a lot of the Otter deck, and all I know is that you could just lose out of nowhere. Before you know it, there's 600 tokens against you. And it's not cute. It's not cute. Well, it's cute because there are a bunch of otters, but you're in danger. Uh-oh, I'm afraid it's happening. Oh no. Well, the combo can still fill, but... You do need to be able to chain. This last card needs to be like a Questing Druid or something. Okay. So it filled. That's good. That's great. Yeah, you really have to like get Questing Druid out there, and then you can keep going and you can create so many otters. Fortunately, we dodged it. Dodged a bullet. Let's go. Team Spiders. Great. Whew. It's a scary deck to play against for sure. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd like me to check that one out. I see my bestie. I keep my hand. Let's try it. See if we can get this set up. A Vine Lasher. Interesting. See what that's going to be about. Twitching Doll could get me a Swarm Weaver. Fast. Alright. Deep Cavern Bats. I do have the Brute Spinner to like kind of stop that. Which is cool. Might have to slam that on turn 2. Can at least prevent the bat from attacking us. See if we can get to Delirium. Alrighty. Can we get it? So, Sorcery definitely in there. Very close. One off. We could get it with instant. Seen a lot of Unstoppable Slasher builds now. Alright, land. We got Delirium. I mean, I would like to get my Swarm Weaver out. I definitely would. Interesting. Maybe I'll just do my Twitching Doll. No attacks. Seen a lot of Bloodletter brews going on today. Everybody's like, well, what about that Slasher and Bloodletter though? It's cool. Fun little card combo. Now let's see. Alright, Bestie has to go in front of a Slasher. Let's play our Swarm Weaver. Swarm Weaver number 1. I hope to get a lot of spiders out of the Twitching Doll. We'll see. Gotta get some value. Or get to an Altenac. One more say its name short. Probably something really cool that you can do with like Cynical Loner and continuously like throwing say its name into your graveyard. I think the card puts permanents in there. Not only creatures. I could be wrong though. If I remember correctly. Okay. Keeps going. That's I'll start off by saying its name. Let's see what we can hit. Ooh, there's a baddie on the way. I might just want to get myself like a patchwork bestie. Alright, Altenac has arrived. The big baddie. Let's see. I'm going to start off with just a swing. Maybe not with the Twitching Doll because I can hold up drag to the roots. There we go. I mean, I have a feeling Altenac is just going to get removed, but, you know, I'll draw a card off it. It'll be fun. Search your library. Did lose Delirium just now. I actually forgot about that. I was relying on sorcery in there because I didn't have an instant yet. Oops. Oh well. I also don't have an enchantment in there, so I gotta be mindful of that. I got a big 9/9 creature though. That's cool. Okay. Grievous Wound. That's interesting. Wow. Yep, that hits hard. Man, if only I could have folded this up, it would have been no problem. It's alright. Let's get ourselves a Twitching Doll. Mill. Okay, so the second I do this, Delirium is back on. So Altenac will get Death Touch and Trample, which is huge. I mean, I'm just gonna go for it. There we go. Swing, swing! That was almost so bad. That was almost so bad. Me forgetting about Delirium almost got me, but we managed to get through it. And that's what matters. Alright, here we go again. Let's keep that. Got myself a spider on 1, spider on 2. Well, yeah, well, insect. I mean, you look like a spider, so sort of. I'm happy. Let's do it. Haywire Might. Not bad in an environment where everybody's trying to play a bunch of enchantments. Unfortunately, Haywire Might can't hit enchantment creatures. But it's still an insect, and I still think there's some value to it. But yeah, I do wish that was a little bit different, for sure. I'll do the Brute Spinner, because it just blocks the fear of missing out better. So shoving that in a graveyard puts an enchantment in there. Swarm Weaver is so good, though. Makes me not want to put that in the graveyard. But I also need to hit lands. But I think if my next play is Twitching Doll, then it's fine. But I don't have Delirium. I gotta be braver. Okay. This is a good card, though. No blocks. Jund Delirium versus Golgari Delirium. Twitching Doll. Yeah, it's gonna have to be... Well, okay, I could also just try to look for a land now, because Brute Spinner just blocks fear of missing out a lot better. So that goes into the graveyard. Would love to keep that on top, because it is removal. Then again, I have these guys waiting on me, too. This is tricky. I think I need to look for a land. It just has to be the case. This just has to be. I need to get my 4 drops going. Everybody's trying to summon Altenac. This looks like a challenge. Altenac's been nice to me, though. If I could just rip that land off the top. Okay. Tradesies? Probably cool with that. The second Eltenac? Oh no. Or say its name. Uh-oh. Makes me a little worried. Let's see. Just thinking about like just setting up the Twitching Duel here, but I need lands, man. This would have been so good to get the Swarm Weaver out before my opponent does. Okay, of course, triple. Oh man. Rip. I have an answer, but rip. Kind of unfortunate. And then probably my Twitching Duel is going to get removed as well. And then I really need to have a land on the top or it's going to be over. Please. No. Ah, that's unfortunate. I mean, it's part of Magic, I guess. I got no lands and only 4 drops and even a 9 drop. It is what it is. Just waiting to have it be over. I could concede here too. I mean, I probably will. I'll give myself 1 draw step. See if I can find a land. Eh. Tap land, also not good. And then we can just concede. It's part of the game. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Sometimes you Eltenac somebody and other times you get Eltenac. That's the way of life.